Yeah, I'm not starting it in the house. I know I said I was going to. But basically, this storage system is running out of room. I know, it's pretty crazy. So the first thing I need to do in this episode is expand it, which means digging down. Now, what I have done in places is, I can demonstrate here, is I've made a few extra chests going down with a nice ladder system leading down to them, which is cool and fine, and it works for the time being. However, that can't go on forever, and I'll show you why. So this is the base. This is the Sortamajig 3000. Now, if we go down underneath the base, you can see there's this massive cave under here. So the Sortamajig is up here, which means that I will eventually run out of places to dig out underneath it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to build a box that comes down underneath the actual base to house the bottom of it. Now, I've got two choices. Either I can draw out a square at the bottom and just go all the way down, or I could build my own sort of platform. I think drawing out a square could work a lot better, so I'm going to do that now. Now, I know it's a little bit hard to see, but I've done a ring made of cobblestone which goes all the way through here, through that pillar, up here and across and up through that other pillar and back up to here. Now, this is the footprint from the Sortamajig up in the sky. So what I plan to do is to dig all the way down to here, clear out a big, nice square area, and then the bottom of the Sortamajig will actually be down here. I won't be using all of this to begin with. It's just sort of a, you know, as the needs, I can fill it up when I need to kind of thing, because it would be a pain in the backside if I want to come down here and get myself to cobble every time. It just wouldn't be very feasible. Unless I set up some kind of ender teleportation system, then it might be feasible. Anyway, normally I'd do a time lapse, but it's way too dark down here, so I'm just gonna cut it on out. I'll see you in the next bit. It's time to upgrade to some netherite stuff, but I don't think I actually even have enough ancient debris to make it. Let's chuck it in and see what it comes out as. Okay, so it's 2 scraps per bit. Is it obvious that I've never really worked with netherite before? Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't 2 scraps. It was 3 scraps. And I think you need 4 to make an ingot. I really don't want to go and mine netherite, but it's only 1 piece, right? Looking for a nice spot to get the netherite from down below, and I found this lovely piece of building, which is not the same one I was in earlier. However, it's definitely not far from it. By earlier, I mean earlier in the series, of course. Now, I'm not too hot on my bastion terminology, so I don't know exactly what this is compared to another type of bastion. Oh, it looks like I might have actually already been here. Pig step, that is a vibe. Nothing special. Some ancient debris, that's cool. Another pig step. Well, I got my ancient debris, so I'm going to get out of here if I can remember the way out. We got some netherite scrap. Oh, don't tell me it's 9. Oh, please don't tell me it's 9. It's going to be 9, isn't it? Right, back to the nether. The only way I know how to farm netherite. Like this. Run! Oh, my stairs. Somebody ruined my stairs. Oh, now I've made a lovely big tunnel. It's time to go for a little explore. Well, there's no ancient debris here, but I have yet to explode some more of this here tunnel. Yours should only be 1 in there. Oh, it was 2. Okay. Wow, I really am getting unlucky with the debris, and my pickaxe has run out of juice, so I'll be back here in a bit, I'm sure. I do like it when I don't even need the TNT. Look at this beautiful stuff. Oh, there's 3 here. How fantastic is that? And now we say again goodbye to the stairs, although I'm hoping I've moved it far enough away that it won't affect the stairs. Isn't that just a glorious sight? Just drilling your way through the landscape. And I've run out. And you know the cool thing about ancient debris, and I'm really going to hope this is true, it's lava proof. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty neat if you ask me. So I've got 5 at home. I've got 4 here. That makes 9. Therefore, I'm going to head back to the base. In 3, 2, 1. Well, that was easy. Should probably do that more often. It's a way easier way to get around the world. I'm not sure entirely how this stuff works. I think you get 9, you turn it into an ingot, you use the ingot with a netherite upgrade on the, like, it's like an armor trim, but it's not an armor trim. That then gives you the netherite tool. So it's 1 ingot per tool or armor piece or whatever you're trying to upgrade, which is not super expensive, but the actual getting of the upgrade piece, the purple thing with the blue thing in the middle, that's the difficult part. Unless I've got this completely wrong, let's find out. So the scraps. No, I've got it wrong again. I don't know how this works. Is it like this? Is it like this? Is it like this? Oh wait, there's I think there's gold involved. Is there gold involved? Right. So, is it like this? Or oh wait. 4 scraps, 4 gold makes an ingot. Okay, cool. So that means I can actually make 2. Okay, cool. A little bit better than expected. Now we take this netherite upgrade. I need a smithing table as well. Give me a second. Right, I've got the table. It goes in like this. I'm gonna do my gentle machine, I think, first. That makes sense. If I just do this, yep, nothing happens. Chuck in the smithing template, and I get... Oh, exciting. Well, this is my very first netherite item ever in Minecraft. So that is extremely exciting. I'm going to be carrying on with the digging down underneath the base. Oh, look at that. The base, talking of. However, it's my birthday this week, so we're going to have a small celebration. We're going to be making a cake. And here's a short infographic on how to make a cake. I'm joking, I don't have the money to pay an animator to make an infographic. I'm just going to guess like normal. Now, I think you need 2 buckets of milk. I should really clear up my inventory. After that, I believe we're going to need some wheat. Then probably an egg. Might need some sugar. I would say we need some flour, but I don't think there's flour in the game. I've made paper. I didn't mean to make paper. I meant to make sugar. Maybe it's 3 buckets of milk. Who knows? Luckily, here's some I milked earlier. Feel free to quote that in the comments. Alright, milk, eggs, and sugar sounds fairly normal for a cake, so we'll go for milk. Eggs. Sugar? No, I thought there might have been some wheat in there as well. This will be a horrible cake. Right, I'm gonna find out what it is. Okay, so it turns out I was close. I was right with the 3 buckets of milk. And there is 2 sugars and an egg in the middle. And we get a lovely cake. And I have some candles over here. Fantastic. And there we have our lovely cake. Now, I would sing happy birthday, but I'm sure there's some weird copyright laws with that, so happy birthday to me. There we go. Lit the candle. I'll blow it out. I don't know how to blow it out. Do I right click? 3 wishes. Is it 3 wishes? I don't know how many wishes it is. I'm not too versed in the birthday traditions of human beings. And... oh, there we go. If you want to type happy birthday in the comments, that would be absolutely lovely. Anyway, now that the birthday shenanigans are over, it's back to mining. I've got netherite, and I also now have haste 2. So let's see how fast this goes. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, this is glorious. I'll see you in 7 seconds when I have completed this. Disclaimer, it may or may not be 7 seconds. And voila, it's amazing what haste 2, efficiency 5, and netherite can do. Look at this gigantic hole that I've cut out. This is the Saltamajig's extension bay. It's going to come all the way down, right the way down to the floor there. As you can see, there's some critter issues at the moment. I'm going to be moving this all the way down as well, so it will have these stripes going all the way around it, all the way to the floor. Then I can start extending this, but I'm going to need a hell of a lot more wood. Yep, it's the same problem I had the first time around. It is nighttime, which means that this may be a little bit difficult to see, but if you look down there underneath, you can see I have made the rings. Whoa, maybe it would be best to show you from the inside. Let's go through here. Whoa! Oh dear, falling. There we go. So this is going to be the extension to the Saltamajig 3000. Who'd have thought that, like, 10 double chests wouldn't cut it for infinite amounts of survival? I just need to get all of the chests which are currently up there. You can see there's one peeking through just there. And another one peeking through over there, another one there, and get them all coming all the way down to the bottom. So I'm going to spend the next 17 hours cutting wood to make chests. I'll see you when I see you. Just to give you an idea of the scale, this is exactly how much storage I'm going to have for each individual item that's currently in the sortamajig. Obviously, I can change the items. And as you can see, it's so much storage that it actually goes out of render at the top. See them popping in as I get closer. Oh, dear. So, starting from the very top of the initial machine and going all the way down as far as I've got it. Stackable items per item, I guess, per chest stream. I'm going to be able to store 279,936 items. That's a lot more than I need, which is fantastic because we're surviving infinitely. I think I'm going to have to rig up something so that when it gets up to the top, it just starts burning it because who needs that many items? Whilst making this cool storage area, it's been very annoying getting up and down. So if I forget something, I've got to fly all the way up and there's like a tiny little hole up there I'm going to aim for, and there's like a little hole in the wall, and that's really annoying. So what I've built is this. If you know what this is, then that's very cool. If you don't know what it is, then this is an ender stasis trap. So as you can see, there is an ender pearl in there, which I have thrown. Now, when you throw an ender pearl, obviously it teleports you to where it lands. Now, this one technically hasn't landed as it's in the bubbling stream. So the way to make it land is to flip this pressure plate. When I flip it, it teleports me to it, makes me land. So I've got one down here, and I've got one at the top. So if I press this button, ta-da! Teleportation! How cool is that? And all I have to do is reset it by throwing another pearl. And then if I want to get back downstairs, there's a button here, boom, and I'm down. And that is making my life a lot easier going up and down inside this room. I've spent the entire day today getting wood, and I've just remembered that there is a way better way to get wood than this, and that is through the magic of these lovely beauties here, because they give you nothing, apparently. I need some more of that. Anyway, my point is you put 4 of these together, they go shoomp up into the sky, and then you get a nice big thick tree. But these don't want to go. Maybe it's because I put these here, who knows. Maybe they'll go now. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. Alright, come on. There we go. Even though that is the smallest one I have ever seen. Did it not do all 4? No, it did. Okay, well, that's the best way to get wood. So I'm going to be making a bunch of these and making a small little farm out here just to keep me tided over whilst I'm farming the greenhouse. I'm not sure that you're quite comprehending exactly how big of a task this is. Look at all these chests. So these are each double chests, which means 2 logs per side. So that's 4 logs per double chest. And then I've got to stick one of these hoppers on the back of each one. So that's an extra 2 logs and 5 iron ingots. Obviously, I'm good for the iron. Like, who cares about the iron? I'm good for the iron. It's the logs that take forever. So I'm going to slap these on the back as I haven't got it on. Look how many I have. That's quite a lot. Then this side shall be done, and that is the small side. This is taking forever. Okay, so I've done some maths, and it is 82 double chests worth of height. So there you go. There's some maths for you to work out if you want to chuck that in the comments. There's one particular viewer that I know would, you know, jump at the chance to work that out. So I expect to see a comment from you. I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm going to go and do something else because this has taken me literally an entire day of my time. Just a side note, what you guys may not have known is that I set up a sheep pen. As you can see, it is in the background just there. I thought maybe there was some rendering issues, like the sheep weren't rendering in. So I thought I'd fly on down here and look what I found. I thought, oh, cool, there's a sheep. Where are the rest of them? Turns out, this is not a sheep. A wolf somehow got into my sheep pen, and I really don't know how, unless they can jump, maybe, and killed literally all of my sheep. I had probably about 100 sheep in here. Ah, you silly old mutt. I have to say, all of this wood collecting has got me thinking. I'm definitely going to need some more in the future, which is one thing. And the other thing is that these gigantic spruce trees are fantastic. I think they're spruce trees. Don't question me. Don't comment. Don't quote me on that one. And they're kind of unsightly just sitting here, right? So I'm going to build something out of spruce trees. Now, the thing I'm going to build is quite cool. However, I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's from a book, right? And you might think, ah, nerd. And you'd be right. But yeah, this is, so I'll give you some clues. The thing I'm going to build is from a book which has been adapted into film. There's multiple books adapted into multiple films in the series. However, this thing that I'm going to build only exists in the book, from what I'm aware. I'm pretty sure it doesn't appear in the film. So what that means is that I can make it from my own imagination, right? Which is quite cool. I'm not necessarily copying anything from a film, but I am copying from someone else's idea, if that makes sense. But it's only ever been written down. It's never actually been made. So once I've cleared up all of this wood and I have made some more chests, I'll give you an update on how many chests I've got in a second, because it's a lot. I'll then get on to building this thing. This is how many chests I have ready to go down to the storage system. As I said, it's quite a lot. So each one stack of chests is 2 stacks of logs, so it's nearly a full double chest of chests. So that means I've used up nearly a full double chest twice of logs. It's very confusing and expensive. But in the meantime, because I'm getting very, very bored of this project because it's taking so long doing the exact same thing, I'm going to be making this cool other thing, which you're free to guess whilst I play the cinematic. Here it is complete. Now, oh, I say complete, it's not complete, but you can get the idea now from what this is. Basically, it's not a big secret that this is what is currently known as a Quidditch pitch. For those that don't know what Quidditch is, it's a game from the Harry Potter universe where they fly around on broomsticks and throw balls through hoops. Very simple. However, this particular pitch is one that I said was only in the books. Now, if you can comment which pitch I've built, then you win yourself a nice, cool prize. That prize may or may not be a thumbs up on the comment. Who knows? We'll find out. Now, the cool thing about this build is that I only half remember the details, right? So that will throw you off for guessing. I don't remember exactly what was explained in the book. However, I know that there was trees lining the entire edge. So that is your only hint. It's a Quidditch pitch with trees that line around the edge. Other than that, everything might be wrong. The one in the book may not have hoops. It definitely won't have these on the floor. I just thought I'd add these in. And yeah, so with that small information and small amount of hints, yeah, let me know what you think it is. I will reveal which one it is in the next episode. Also, hopefully I would have had the tree line nice and developed by then. I think these are not growing because they're too close to the wall, so I might move them in by one so they are not right up against the wall, and then hopefully they can surround the place in trees. Anyway, that's where this episode is going to end. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this episode. It has taken me absolutely forever to get through it with that storage system, which I will be completing in a future episode, maybe not on camera, who knows. And of course, this Quidditch build has not been small, but I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you will be sticking around to try and find out exactly which pitch this is, and if you're not sure, check out the next episode, which will be out in around a week. I'm very loose on that schedule due to work at the moment, but we're trying our best. So, if you haven't enjoyed it, check out another video. If you have enjoyed it, smash that like button. Oh, I hate saying that. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.